Hello, everybody. We are here with Dave Van Til.
Okay.
Dave, it's good to see you. First off, how old are you?
75.
75, and he looks like he's 25. Today we're talking blood flow restriction and how you can look like Dave does, really at any age and of course any gender. So Dave, first off, give us an overview of blood flow restriction.
Yeah, Ty, that's a type of training I've become very excited about. It was developed about 15, 20 years ago, initially for rehabilitation over in Japan, actually. But over the years, they've discovered that it is one of the more effective ways to actually grow muscle. They call hypertrophy, make your muscles bigger, stronger, without all the damage. And you can use very light weights to get there. So it's very effective for all ages, for people with injuries, for seniors. I don't care whether you're 90. It's very beneficial.
By looking at you, and clearly it works, and you love working out. This is what you do. You've read all the books, you've done a lot of the training. You just competed at Muscle Beach up in Los Angeles. But we had Dory in here today. Give us an overview, because you were putting the bands on her arms. In your words, what were you doing there?
You put a cuff on there, and basically what that does is allow the blood to come in through the arteries, but it restricts it from leaving. So it pools, so you get all the benefits, all the metabolic fluids that help muscles grow without having to use the heavy weights and tearing it down. Additionally, what it does, it lets you engage the fibers that are necessary to grow the muscle much more rapidly than you actually do lifting heavy weights. You mentioned that I like working out. Yeah, I do to a certain extent, but I like to work out and get out.
Yes.
These workouts, I don't work out more than 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes max at a time. And I get more benefit than you're going to get pumping iron for hours and without all the risk and dangers.
Through this and through the science that's behind it, you can get the results that you're looking for without spending hours in the gym, and you immediately feel it. And it's actually a good feeling. I mean, I put the bands on myself and we were doing all different sorts of workouts, and you feel the pump that I would have in the gym about 30 minutes in, I felt within the first 30 seconds.
That's exactly the benefit you get. Even though you're putting it just on your arms, the research has shown that you're affecting your whole upper body when you do it up here. And the same thing when you're on your legs. It's not just the legs, it's your front and back that's actually being stimulated.
For everybody out there right now, where can they find you? What gym are you at?
They can email me or ask me questions, and I can send them any information they want. But I also work in conjunction with Leo Fit Labs in Old Town, San Diego. We've developed a relationship together where he has a specialized equipment that works very well in conjunction with blood flow restriction to get faster results. Anybody that's interested, they've seen part of this video, they can get more information either from me or from Leo Fit.
Very nice. Dave, you're the man. Thank you very much. I will see you again soon, actually right now for another workout, and we will see you guys again soon as well.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody watching throughout Southern California? We are so happy to be here in Mission Beach with Dory Stutz. We found Dory yet again, and we are with Seaforth Boat Rentals today, and we have a double-decker pontoon boat with a water slide, and you cannot be a day here in sunny Southern California out on the water. Dory, talk a little bit about Mission Beach and what you love, and then I'm gonna dive into Seaforth Boat Rentals and talk a little bit about them.
Well, born and raised in San Diego, I spent a lot of time in Mission Beach and Mission Bay, so it was so fun to be out in the water, seeing the sailboats. We went by SeaWorld, we went under the bridge, and we went down the slide. It was a really fun day.
It was a really fun day, and this is a really active place. You can hear the planes in the background, the motorcycles in the background, but ultimately it's all fun and it's all games here because Mission Beach has so much going on. When you're on the boat, you get to have a whole lot of fun. Talk about how awesome the water slide was.
Oh gosh, it was so fun, and we all went down. We went into the water. It was warm. I thought it was gonna be cold. We jumped off the side of the boat. That was fun, epic. It was nice to see you going first.
Dory was lingering a little bit. Talk a little bit about what was going on out there on the water, because we saw the sailboats, we saw people snorkeling, we saw people fishing, but in your words.
Oh gosh, it was nice to be out in the water, see the mini sailboats go by. People were jet skiing, swimming on the shore at Campland, fishing. But it was just fun. It was fun to be out in the water and seeing everybody enjoying the Southern California sunshine, right?
Talk about some of the company that was on the boat.
Oh gosh, we had Ty and Dory, we had Jada, we had Brett, but more importantly, we had George and Cindy. George is my broker from First Team Premier, and it was nice to have them join us. We had a great time today on the boat.
And when you're talking First Team Premier, you're talking one of the best brokerages out there. And we do this whole show to explore the best neighborhoods throughout Southern California. And here in Mission Beach, this is one of the best. Talk about what it's like to live here in Mission Beach.
Well, to enjoy the Southern California lifestyle, living on the beach, snorkeling, bike riding, kayaking, paddleboarding, yachting. I mean, it's all here. Great restaurants, a walkable neighborhood. It's fun. You have a lot of people coming here to vacation, so you have a little bit of everything here.
And the great thing is the price points start at $500,000 and then go up to the multi-million dollars. So there's something here for everybody, no matter what lifestyle you're trying to live. The sun, the fun, the palm trees, the water. So everybody get out here, check it out. Get in touch with Dory if you want to live this amazing lifestyle and explore the neighborhoods of Southern California, because I mean, there's so much to do here. Dory, you're a star. We found you, and we will see you and you again soon.
Yes.
Hello everybody throughout Southern California, and of course watching online across the world. We are so lucky today to not only have Jim McInerney, who you all recognize from the show, but Mr. Real Estate Steve Gaines here with us, owner of Pacific Sotheby's International Realty, and of course we have the amazing creation that you built here behind us.
Ta-da.
Talk about your new headquarters and why you put it here in La Jolla.
Well, I think if you're coming from anywhere in the world to Southern California, La Jolla and the La Valencia Hotel, which is directly across the street from us, is probably
one of the high destinations.
On one of the destinations that you ought to see. You know, there's just no place like this.
Yeah.
And for me, this is home. We want to make sure that they see La Jolla and that they have an opportunity through our virtual tours and our available inventory, that if La Jolla is not the perfect place for them, we're able to get them to the agent through Jim's team that will find the perfect place.
6,000 square feet at 1111 Prospect in the heart of the village of La Jolla. There's no other physical real estate office like this.
And again, in a prime location, sometimes those bring people in that are really wrapped up in the kind of activities that La Jolla is famous for. More beach oriented, they're sort of more community. You know, you feel comfortable with walking into a smaller office.
Now, one of the things that we have to commend you and Sotheby's is the experience that you provide. How has Jim been able to implement that experience for all of the clients that he's able to bring in and all the beautiful homes that he's able to sell?
If easy was what real estate was, and if the ability for a real estate agent to have an easy job, everybody would do it, and everybody would not have a problem trying to meet the kind of statistical analysis and ability that Jim and his team have, because they put out trust and they put out integrity, and there isn't a feeling that the real estate agent is just in it for themselves. They're in it to help people participate in becoming a part of the community. And that's a much bigger job than selling somebody a house. So whether it's with his own children and his own activities, whether it's the team's activities, it's always being a part of the community, which is why this office has been so successful for us.
Jim, I got to pose the question to you.
Sure.
How has Sotheby's as a whole kind of propelled you and helped you in your business?
Well, it's been amazing. I've worked with other large brokerages here in La Jolla, and since we moved to Sotheby's about 4 years ago, we've seen a whole new acceptance. We're working with buyers that are coming from Connecticut, coming from Spain, and they walk straight into our office because Sotheby's is a trusted luxury name around the world, period.
It's interesting to say that Jim had a client, moderate priced home. Moderate priced home, they put a sign in front of it, the Sotheby's sign with Jim's writers and so forth and his team. And they put it in escrow fairly quickly. And just about the time it was going to close, it was somebody who I knew personally that I knew from previous business. And they called me and they said they were really kind of disappointed in Jim, and they were kind of disappointed in his team because he had sold their house. I said, what? I said, how can that be? And he said, well, I just want you to know that I've never felt better about my home than when it had the Sotheby's sign in front of it. It says something on a worldwide basis about quality. People take pride in the brand, they take pride in their home, and they take another look at how to better market it. Home ownership is freedom. And having your own home is the American dream, and having the best people possible to help you make that process, whether you're buying or selling,
I think that's
it
true.
is a courageous way to go through life.
That's a big difference with Sotheby's. They really take the time to invest in the right people, not just agents, but admin, marketing, trainers.
Frankly,
And we've got to give a shout out to the amazing Rick Hagan, the amazing Brian Arrington, and NIDA. Thank God for NIDA. I'll just say that. We'll leave it at that.
As we wrap things up here, Jim, this one's for you.
Okay.
Where do you see your business going with the team, the great team that you have, and how has Steve helped facilitate that, and how will he help that moving forward for all of the people that are looking to buy or sell real estate that are watching right now?
We've got big goals. We're trying to get into the 100 million a year sales mark. We are on track.
I'm loving that, buddy.
We are moving.
I'm loving that.
We're moving on track.
You're not trying to, you're going to.
Yes. Even the entire Sotheby's network has been extremely supportive. They've given us the tools, resources we need. We've got great opportunity ahead of us, and it's been awesome. I couldn't ask for a better place to work than on Prospect with Pacific Sotheby's with this guy running the show.
Cheers to Southern California. Cheers to you and your real estate team.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers to your vision and your dream coming to reality. And we all look forward to seeing what's next.
All right.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Specializing in luxury properties around the world and here in San Diego, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty is recognized as the industry leader when it comes to fulfilling your real estate goals. With more than 670 offices across 49 countries, the Sotheby's International Realty brand offers a wide collection of luxury homes, estates, and properties for sale around the world. Connect with an agent today by visiting PacificSotheby'sRealty.com. Pure Financial's goal is to bring you quality financial planning and asset management, which starts with a free financial assessment.
Most of the time when you get something for free, it's not really a great deal. The reason we do the free assessment is because we live and die by the quality of our advice. The free assessment is so that people can understand the value in the services that we provide.
Call today for your free financial assessment.
Pure Financial Advisors, trustworthy by design.
Here we are at the Crossings at Carlsbad. So excited because not only do we have amazing food, but we're going to learn so much about the real estate market. Guys, get in touch with Graham and Kelly because they are killing it, and that's why there are specialists for the Carlsbad market. But before we get to the prices and the breakdown of the different neighborhoods, what are we looking at here? This looks amazing.
Well, this is one of our favorite restaurants here in the area. We've got the salmon, which is my favorite. I order it almost every time I come. It's healthy, it's filling, it's delicious.
We're gonna have to share that then.
I know. Graham loves the salad, the burgers, of course. I mean, the tacos look incredible. So it's one of the reasons we come, and the view doesn't hurt either.
I was gonna say, you got the ocean, and then of course you got the course. You cannot beat this spot. Now, Graham, why did you guys decide to bring us here?
The Crossings is one of our favorite golf courses in the area. Carlsbad is known for its golfing community and courses. This one is extremely challenging. Do not let the scenic beauty fool you. It was designed by Greg Nash, who's a nationally recognized course designer and architect. You're sitting on about 400 acres, called the Crossings because the terrain varies so much. There's 5 bridges here that cross over to the next one. It helps you navigate through. You cannot beat the view, and the food here at the Canyons restaurant is incredible.
Now, speaking of that course, I mean, I can't wait to get down there. I am a beginner.
I think you'll be okay.
Okay, good.
After a while.
Now, let's talk about Carlsbad and the real estate market, because a lot of people want to move here. It's one of the hottest markets. Kelly, break down the different neighborhoods.
Well, Carlsbad is extremely varied. So we have everything from multi-million-dollar oceanfront homes down to much more affordable condos and everything in between. Some of our favorites are Bressie Ranch, which is this beautiful planned community in kind of eastern Carlsbad. It's got this great neighborhood feel. It's walking distance to shops and grocery stores, so that's really kind of fun. And then, of course, we've got Bay Collection, which is kind of ocean view luxury homes, much larger, definitely new. For condos, we have Hanover Beach Colony and also Poinsettia Cove, which are both right on PCH, so cannot beat the views there. And one of our favorite little pocket communities is Spinnaker Hill. It's a neighborhood that not a lot of people know about. It's less than a mile from the beach, great schools, beautiful neighborhood, and one of the more affordable places to be close to the water here in Carlsbad.
Now, one of the biggest parts, what's the price points to get into each of these neighborhoods, Graham?
You can go over $1 million if you're in the higher elevated streets, because they're going to have some kind of an ocean view or lagoon view. For the condos, especially the ones that Kelly mentioned, those are incredible because they're right across the street from South Carlsbad State Beach, right on Carlsbad Boulevard. Some of them have whitewater ocean views. Those start at just over $1 million. In Hanover Beach Colony, you can get up over $2 million, depending on your location and condition. Poinsettia Cove, you're $1.1 million to about $1.4 million if you're on the ocean side.
Now, I am so excited because in just a bit we're going to be out sailing into the sunset. So that's on my mind as you're talking about how amazing Carlsbad is. But before we get to the sailboat, before we dive into this food, give us, Kelly, if you can, just one. We got to limit you to one. But give us one of your favorite listings that you have right now that people should take a look at.
We have a new listing in the Hanover Beach Colony. It's just exquisite. A designer owns it, so it's immaculately appointed. It's got every kind of high-end upgrade you could possibly hope for. Leathered granite countertops, limestone backsplashes, high-end appliances. My favorite part is it backs up right to Carlsbad Boulevard, so it has sweeping 180-degree views of the water. You leave your window open in the bedroom and you hear the ocean. It's breathtaking.
You guys are amazing. Oh my, just even hearing you guys talk about real estate, I mean, look at the smiles right now. I love it.
Love it, yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for bringing us here. I'm going to do a little bit of golf later after, of course, we go sailing, so I might have to come back. But are you guys ready to enjoy this food?
Dig in, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What's up, world? I am so excited about today because not only, Andre, am I starving with all this food sitting here, but I got my man Andre here,
yes, sir.
Veteran in the military for more than 16 years, or 80. 80?
Noah's Ark.
He was on Noah's Ark back in the day. I'm just kidding. More than 16 years. Andre, why did you bring us here to Devonte's before we jump into the information people need to know if you're active duty or a veteran?
I come to Devonte's because it's an escape for me. I mean, you got the beautiful food here, which will be explained to you a little bit later, but it's also my Cheers bar. The general manager name is Mike. You're going to hear from Chad soon, who is the guy who actually presented the food to us. So awesome place, awesome relaxation. Neighborhood, the ambiance, the people, the mature nature of what's going on. They're reviving the city. It's just a beautiful spot. This is my watering hole, by the way. So most people know if I'm looking to escape.
And we can see why. The food looks amazing. It's almost hard to even do an interview right now because I want to jump in and eat. But I'm going to refrain, and we want to remind you, the neighborhood's about multiple things. It's about bringing you two great communities and neighborhoods like this in Little Italy, but it's also about getting you the information that you need to know if you're looking to buy or sell real estate. And Andre here, of course, is our military expert. So before we jump into the interview, let's send it to Chad to explain what's on the table here.
We're starting off with amazing flatbread, award-winning focaccia di Recco. That's crispy, flaky dough, creamy, buttery cheese, little chunk of raw honeycomb, a little coarse salt right over the top. Amazing dish, indeed. Second dish is going to be the ragu. It's a braised stew consisting of braised beef, tomato sauce, the mirepoix vegetables, celery, carrot, onion, tableside presentation with the white cornmeal polenta, a little milk and butter. Out of this world delicious. After that, we moved on to the risotto carbonara, which is done with a little raw egg, traditional carbonara, peas, pancetta, a beautiful cheese on top. It's supposed to be mixed at the table. Cook the egg in its own rice, which is delicious. The star of the show after that is going to be the riccio di mare, which is a delicious, delicious seafood dish, and that's done with a lobster stock. We do that with jumbo lump crab, and we finish that off with a little uni butter with a little braised leeks right on top, and that is delish.
Very nice, Chad. Great job. How'd Chad do there?
Oh man, Chad is awesome. Chad is one of my favorite during the day.
Very nice.
I have Mike number 2 at night.
There we go. Shout out to Mike, the GM, who opened early for us this morning as well. So let's jump right into it. And Andre, when we're talking to Andre, we're talking to a true pro. So I have my questions, and I'm going to go ahead and quiz Andre today. As I mentioned, it's all about the myths of the VA home loan process. So while they're on your screen, a few of them, give us a few other myths that people can chew on.
Veterans assume that they can only use a VA loan once. And that's a myth with a misunderstanding, because again, you can use your VA loan multiple times. You can use your loan for the life of which we are living right now. Once you use a VA loan, you basically pay it off, and you can turn around and use it again. You buy another home, pay it off, use it again. Okay? That's one of the myths.
Myth: it takes too long for the VA home loan process to go through.
Okay, it's a myth only because back in the day, it used to take about 45 days to close a VA loan. However, modern times have changed. We've been closing VA loans within 21 to 24 days across the nation.
Wow.
So it's not just California.
Now another myth: it's too hard to get a VA home loan.
No, that's another myth only because as a veteran, you've served 180, 181 days. You qualify for the VA loan process. However, for the VA loan, it's typically on a FICO score, about 620 for a FICO score for a VA loan. For an FHA or conventional, it's 640. However, even if you don't have a 620 FICO score and you have a 580, we can go as low as a 580 FICO score to get you your VA loan. Another myth that goes with that is, can I have more than one VA loan? Yes, you can at the same time.
There you have it. If you already have had one, get in touch with Andre because he's going to help you get your second.
Yeah, and let me help you out a little further with that. Because I say the VA loan is $690,000, let's assume that you are someone who is more seasoned and you want to buy a home that's $790,000, $100,000 more than the $690 qualification for it. There's a $100,000 difference. You as a veteran, you qualify up to $690,000. All you have to do at this point is put down 25% of the difference. So there's a $100,000 difference. All you have to do is put down $25,000 and VA covers the rest.
Amazing. Say that one more time.
Yes. You, as a veteran, if you exceed the $690,000 that the VA loan limit has, you only have to put down 25% of the difference.
Bam! And just like that, you can own a beautiful home here in sunny San Diego,
Yes.
or maybe here in Little Italy, and you can walk to Devontae's. Now, before we wrap things up, because I don't know if I can last much longer without eating, this is an important one. The VA home loan is ideal only for starter homes.
No, that's untrue. The biggest VA loan on record was sold at $8 million. Again,
wow.
If you exceed the VA loan limit in your area, you only have to put down 25%. So whoever that was that bought that $8 million home only had to put down 25%.
Well, with all that being said, Andre, we hope we've given you the information that you need. There's so many more myths, but I see salmon, I see flatbread with cheese, I see
risotto,
lobster risotto. I see a lot of food at the end of the day, so let's get to eating.
Yes, if you're looking for a realtor, give me a call. If you're looking for advice, give me a call. Regardless, we're here for you.
Boom. There we go.